side.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I also rise to support the mediated version of the Division of Revenue Bill, Honorable Speaker. And I congratulate the teams, both the Senate team and the National Assembly, for coming up with an amicable solution, because in my engagement with the honorable members, both from both sides, I realized there was push and pull, and it really took a lot of effort and utmost wisdom and maturity to even get to that level of 415. Because initially they had even stuck at 425 without deviating, Honorable Speaker. But Honorable Speaker, even as we get to this point every time, it's now becoming a norm that year in, year out, there is an the county governments are allocated some substantial amount of money for development. And of course, at the end of it all, we of course get to this level of engagement and everything between these two houses. With the way the Senate defends, Honorable Speaker, with the way the Senate defends this allocation or the division of revenue bill, and even the way they push for higher allocation to the counties, I wish the same vigor was used to follow the money and see what it does in the counties, Honorable Speaker. Because it is very unfortunate, extremely unfortunate, and we really must remind them every time that over 10 years post devolution, Honorable Speaker, we really haven't reached to the level where the drafters of the Constitution envisioned us to reach, Honorable Speaker. And you'll always see, members of Parliament are still being approached to do and work for the people on the issues, Honorable Speaker, that are supposed to be handled by the county governments. Because unless utmost civic education is done to the members of the public to get to know what members of the National Assembly are supposed to do under Article 95 and 96, and what the county governors are supposed to do. Because sometimes, Honorable Speaker, we are approached by people whenever we visit our constituencies, asked about water, asked about the hospitals, asked about feeder roads. We asked about everything. And when we tell them, Honorable Speaker, that this is supposed to be done by the county governments or the governors, we are told, we are the ones, you are the one we elected. We do not know this governor. We do not know this MCA. You are the one who want to do this and this and this. And sometimes it really becomes a bit of a challenge. But even more important, Honorable Speaker, there has been a pro rata growth or, gradual growth of this allocation from 370, we go to about 380, 385 all through. Now we are at 415. Honorable Speaker, where does this money go to? Where does it go to? We know it gets to the counties, but what does it do? Honorable Speaker, move around the counties across the country. You know their roles. You know what they're supposed to do. It's about the ECD classrooms. You will see challenges. It's about, when you talk about the feeder roads, you will see challenges. In fact, Honorable Speaker, yesterday I was engaging one senator who was in the mediation team, Honorable Speaker. And he confided in me by telling me, Honorable Speaker, that even after pushing for this allocation, we know that out of about 447 governors, it's about 3 of them who are working. Then I asked him then, why then were you pushing for 430? He said, they were just enriching them. It is quite sad. Honorable Speaker, nowadays what this money is used for will surprise you. It's only meant to create a group of people, who are on pay a year every month that move around with the governors, Honorable Speaker, to funerals or to public functions as cheer squads, and they move. You'll actually notice even the standing position is the same. They move from this area. When the governor moves to this side, they go with them. When they move to a church, they go with them. When they move to the funeral, they go with them. And their work is just one. Their job description is one. Cheer us whenever we stand to speak so that everybody will think we are popular. This is a sad reality that counties are not doing what is supposed to be done. Most of these things, Honorable Speaker, that the draft of the Constitution envisioned that the money that will get closer to people will have decentralized all the funds, and the responsibilities will be limited to that area so that the concentrated area of development will be within that jurisdiction. Honorable Speaker, this thing is not happening. Roads are pathetic. When you saw them the other day, Honorable Speaker, engaging us over the RMLF, And we had a meeting, which yours truly, you sent us, Honorable Speaker, to engage them the other time. We took 4 hours, Honorable Speaker, to debate about 10 billion shillings. We took 4 hours, and we couldn't agree. In fact, they go to a point of saying, you guys, if you do not want to, we'll even close. They threatened us of closing down the counties and downing down the tools. And we told them, we will not feel your effect. Even on your operating, we don't feel you. So closing down, still, it's inconsequential. And that is why we are promoting the culture of goonism by sending a lot of money just to create goons from this corner to this corner. And I've always said, and I'll still repeat, Honorable Speaker, that you will see when you move around the country, you will see what NGAF does, you will see what NGCDF does. All over, in the public eye, you will see tanks by the gracious ladies from this house, all over being distributed. You will see them doing a lot of bursaries with a meager amount of money, Honorable Speaker, about 40-something million. But, Honorable Speaker, in the billions that the county governments get, you will need a microscope to identify one thing, just one thing, that this county has done this county has done this county has done this. All you see, Honorable Speaker, is a group of people moving around with a convoy of 30, 40 vehicles to one function. And I've always said this, one carrying a podium, another one carrying a chair, another one carrying a carpet, another one carrying a toilet, another one carrying I don't know what. And when they go there, all they want to hear about a queue of all long people saying, oh, Your Excellency, calling. How do you call excellencies? People don't work. They are doing nothing. Stop calling them excellencies. Honorable Speaker, we need to empower the county assemblies. It's about time we rethink how we can be able to empower the county assemblies so that we have a replica of what we have, and they enjoy autonomy of having perhaps ward development funds, so that other than enriching one person who is in charge, that you have to be who is creating a demigod of themselves, within themselves, that if they disagree with you, they'll mess up with your life, you'll not even sleep in your house, they'll send you goons. It is becoming very sad. And even the Senate, we want to tell the Senate, Honorable Speaker, we want to tell the Senate, I don't know what the Honorable Tiana Volo is saying, but we also want to inform the Senate, please do your work. Your work is to oversight the county governments. What place do you have inviting on matters national security, inviting a minister, inviting so and so for theatrics? Yet you cannot reprimand them, you cannot impeach, you cannot invoke an impeachment motion, you can do nothing. What is your interest? Do your work. Your work is to oversight county governments. And if you really have to care about security of the Kenyans across, then invite Kanjo to your places of in your house, and then ask them, why do you use rungus moving around and everything? Because that is where that is your work. Stop these things of fighting for recognition when you know very well you're playing to the public gallery. You know very well you are simply whipping emotions and telling we are the upper house, we can engage the minister, we can engage the. You know very well you have no reprimanding power. You have no power to even call for a motion of impeachment against anybody within the national government. So we urge the Senate to put their feet down and be strong and be firm against the county governments or against those governors who are stealing. And it's actually, Honorable Speaker, about time we ask them, amidst the questions they ask through the PSC, through the PIC of the Senate, what further step do they take to make sure that that fund is guarded? Because all we see is theatrics. A governor comes, sometimes they answer questions their way, and they are told just go, it's played all over on TV and everywhere, and it then ends there. Honorable Speaker, it is very, very sad. Kenyans are losing a lot of money. We need to find a way to make sure that this money is followed back to the grassroots. We see what happens so that, Honorable Speaker, we can be able to get value for money and for the taxes that Kenyans pay. With those many remarks, Honorable Speaker, I still support the 415, but I wish it was reduced to 200. Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker.
Oundo, you are the last on this side.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, let me also join my colleagues in supporting.
Okay, Oundo, share your 5 minutes with Kenan.
I'll do 2 minutes. I'll do 3 minutes and then give him 2. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
I said 3.
Oh, fine. Honorable Speaker, let me also join my colleagues.